somebody gives you birds and they are not immunized against malice, he has done a disservice to you. He has killed all your money, because those birds are not going to grow. So at the hatchery we immunize against malice. It is a needle we stab here at the neck. Yes. 1 meal per bird. After that, when they arrive in the brooder, we have already set up our brooder with heat, pots and what. In the brooder, after that we immunize against Newcastle. Now these ones are like 6 killer diseases. The ones they immunize against Newcastle, we have Gumboro, we have Newcastle IV, then we have fowl pox, then we have fowl typhoid. Those are the ones that we immunize mainly. You see, now at day one, the people who take chicks, at day one, we have already immunized against malice. Then we give them a chart to follow.
On immunizing other
other
diseases.
Now at 1 month, those who want 1 month chicks, we also have immunized up to that level. We have already immunized Gomboro, we have already immunized Newcastle, we have already immunized some of Malex and what. So we also give them what to follow after that. And you will find that your birds are going to grow.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are in the entire parts of the world. GSP African Pearl. Today, once again, we are diving into the second episode on how to rear local birds, all chickens, in the urban area. As we saw this farmer, the way he's doing in the middle of Kampala City. So we are here again to dig out more tricks on how to handle local birds in the urban area or in the small space. So stay tuned, enjoy the episode, enjoy the journey of running. God bless you. However, I'll urge you to subscribe in case this video adds you value. Do so. Click the notification bell. Thank you so much.
There is a video I've been following as a farmer. It is on Kabaya's page. You know Kabaya.
I know Kabaya, yes, I know.
The way he looks, he doesn't look to be if somebody who can do farming. But there is a video that I've been watching and following. He has his chicken. You can also go and look for his page on TikTok. And he got the chicks. His hen laid about 16 eggs. It hatched 13 chicks. He looked after them. Within 1 month, those chicks have changed. They are now serious hens. And the other hen has also started, it has gone back, it has already started laying eggs. So what I'm talking about is it is very possible. Only that we don't want to give time. And we want quick results. Quick results are whatever level, that's the question you asked me. I advise, even if you are doing free range, make sure that you look after your birds. Make sure they don't go far to look for food. Go in the whole village to look for food. You understand? Make sure the food finds them there. The water finds them there. There are people, even when a hen comes to drink from the basin, he chases it away. Then they start saying that these birds don't grow. Now these birds that you see here.
Because now I was going to ask you, in terms of growth, it is well known that local birds take longer time to grow compared to the other hybrids. So I was going to ask you, how do you manage that? Because the more they stay, the more they consume on your profits through feeds. So I was going to ask you how you manage that. How is it? Their growth rate.
Now, I'm going to start from the other side. When you bring the exotic hens, the ones we say that they grow very fast, when you bring them, you put them somewhere, you give them heat, you give them light, you give them food, you give them water, you enclose them so that the rain or sunshine or coldness does not affect them. Do we do that for the exotic birds?
We do. We put those
we
things,
we do.
We need
and
to warm them.
They feed day and night.
Yes.
They feed day and night.
Yes.
Now, A local bird, it hatches its chicks.
Yes.
You leave it to go outside. It starts looking for food for its chicks. It starts loitering around. The bird, how do we call it, the kamunye, comes and takes two, 3 chicks.
The eagle. Yes.
You understand? Aha. The chicks, we have not immunized them. The other ones, we immunize them.
You mean these ones we don't immunize?
We immunize. That's what I'm showing you.
Yes.
Now, somebody tells you that a local bird doesn't grow. But when you have not done for it all the other things, yes, that you do for the other bird,
yes,
and then you start blaming it, you say it doesn't
feeding
grow.
them on balanced feeds.
Yes. Give them balanced feed. Immunize them.
Yes.
Make sure where they sleep, they are also comfortable.
Yes.
You understand?
Because I can see around here, I'm seeing the cage is very so comfortable
yes.
for them.
So, how don't you expect them to grow? Yes, they grow on a slower pace, but again they grow. Now, our birds here at the farm, by 5 months, we know that our birds start laying eggs.
By 5 months?
Yes,
they
5 months. Yes. And even the commercial layers also, they lay at 5 months. You understand?
Yes.
So at 5 months, we are sure our hens start laying.
But
our cocks,
yes,
by 4 months, these ones you see here,
yes,
we have started selling. 4 months, they are 4 months.
How much do you sell each?
4 months. 35.
35 at 4 months?
Yes.
It's so pretty.
So we are sure that these chickens grow. We feed them day and night for the first 8 weeks, which is 2 months. Then after that, that is when we switch off the light and let them sleep. But remember, we have looked after them very well.
Yes.
When we get them from the hatchery, at the hatchery we immunize them against Marek's. Marek's is a very dangerous disease.
Marek's.
Yes.
Viewers, you be so attentive and listen to these words.
Yes. Now, if somebody gives you birds and they are not immunized against Marek's, he has done a disservice to you. He has killed all your money because those birds are not going to grow. So at the hatchery we immunize against Marek's. It is a needle we stab here at the neck. Yes. 1 meal per bird. After that, when they arrive in the brooder, we have already set up our brooder with heat, pots and what. In the brooder, after that we immunize against Newcastle. Now these ones are like 6 killer diseases. The ones they immunize against us. Newcastle, we have Gumboro, we have Newcastle IV, then we have fowl pox, then we have fowl typhoid. Those are the ones that we immunize mainly. You see, now at day 1, the people who take chicks, at day 1, we have already immunized against Marek's. Then we give them a chart to follow.
On immunizing other other
Yes.
diseases.
At 1 month, those who want 1 month chicks, we also have immunized up to that level. We have already immunized Gomboro, we have already immunized Newcastle, we have already immunized some of Marek's and what. So we also give them what to follow after that. And you will find that your birds are going to grow very well.
You have talked about giving people charts. Those who have taken on it, those small birds that they are those who are going to lay to keep. Do you want to tell me that you supply birds in the market, small birds?
That's what we do.
The younger birds.
This is a breeding farm.
It is a breeding farm.
Yes. So our main purpose is to sell chicks to the farmers, the people who want to rear local chicken.
How about eggs?
Even the eggs.
You take them to the market?
No, usually the table eggs, what we call the table eggs, are very few.
Yes.
And sometimes we also need eggs here for consumption. But the fertilized eggs, yes, we do. We sell the fertilized eggs for the people who want to hatch. There are people, like I've said, who are hatching from home. They come and buy eggs from us. They give them to their chicken.
They give them to their chicken?
Yes, they hatch them. Yes, that is also allowed. It is also a type of growth.
But if you don't have time for that, you can just come and buy the
get
chicks.
The chicks.
Yeah.
We hatch 1,000 chicks per week.
Per week?
Yes, so that is 4,000 chicks a month.
How much is it per chick?
One chick is 3,000 at day 1.
day one, 3,000.
So of those 4,000, we always also have 1,000 that we put in our brooder.
Yeah.
So they stay behind. The 3,000 go at day one, the 1,000 they stay behind, we look after them. After every end of month, we have 1,000 chicks available, brooded, ready for the market, for the people who want to rear.
So now you have mentioned about the price of the cocks, that at 4 months you're already selling it at 35,000.
Yes.
How about the layers?
Now this layer,
Yes.
the one you see here, is very expensive.
Very expensive.
Yes, because it has started giving me eggs.
Yeah.
And if you want it,
Yes.
then you must pay also a premium.
Yeah.
For that. The premium is only 40,000.
40,000.
Yes.
One bird.
Yes, one bird. And sometimes you have to pay and wait.
But
They
it starts
grow.
raining at which age?
Some start at 4.5.
4.5.
But we expect that at 5 months, all of them are laying.
All of them are raining.
Yes.
Now between the layers
Yes.
and the cocks, which sex do you advise farmers to take as a beginner?
As a farmer,
A beginner.
you need all of them.
You need all of them.
Yes. Why? Because the cocks bring in money fast.
Yes.
At 4 months,
They are bringing.
they have started bringing in money.
Yes.
Now the hens, they delay a bit, but when they also start,
Yes.
they start the multiplication. Because as long as you start getting the eggs,
Yes.
then you are good to go.
You're
So the core advise farmers, you have to have all of them. And then later when you also start hatching,
Yes.
the other system I've told you,
Yes.
whatever cock that is hatched at your farm, that is bred at your farm, it must be sold.
Must be sold.
All cocks at your farm must be sold. Never be tempted. Even if you have a good looking cocks, you can see them, you can see that they are going to be very good cocks.
Yeah.
Even if it looks like cow, please don't dare put it back with the sisters or the mothers, because we don't want inbreeding at your farm. Yes,
No.
we want to avoid inbreeding at all costs.
Yes. So now you are doing this
Yes.
in the city,
Yes.
and to my when I was primary, they used to tell us that noise is not good for chicken. And this is a city whereby there are locomotives,
Yes.
like motorcycles,
Yes.
vehicles,
Yes.
and there are other things
Churches.
like a disco,
Yes.
cinemas, churches. How do you handle this?
Now, like I've told you, these
Yes.
are local chicken.
Yes.
They are not,
Like,
they don't have issues, very many issues like any other
Noise
birds.
pollution? Yeah.
But again, these are birds that have grown up from here,
Yes.
from day one. So they are used to the
environment.
to the conditions.
Really?
To the
But I
conditions
see
available.
they are so sharp.
Yes.
And it seems noise cannot do anything
No,
to them.
no.
And
They-
so that is wonderful. Maybe any farmer who is willing to do this in a town, in an urban area like this,
Yes.
don't get worried of noise pollution. These local birds can do well even in that environment. As long as it adapts the environment, it will do well for you. Another question is, I think I will ask you about the security. Being in a city like this one, there are gonies, there are thieves, there are those younger men who are aspiring to get wealthy or to get money without working. How do you handle the issue of security?
Now, I want to tell our people
Yes.
that if you fear starting anything because of security, then you'll never start anything.
Yes.
Business is a risk.
Yes.
Wherever we are, wherever you are, business is a risk, especially here in the city. But we try as much as possible to put our own means. Right now, we have a chance that there are modern ways of security. Back in time, we used to use people, and those people are the ones that even used to
To
steal.
steal things, yeah.
You see, but now we have cameras. You press a camera where everybody doesn't see it. and you know what is happening at your farm. So you must put all measures to see that you are safe at your farm. And here we have a chance that we have security around. We have security around, we have police here in LDC, so theft is not very common here. But also, you must be very vigilant. Very vigilant. Otherwise, if a thief comes to your farm and you don't capture him, because then he will keep coming. But when a thief comes and you capture him once or twice, then the thieves will know that that place is a no-go area. So we must be very vigilant. Have cameras. The camera doesn't cost much. Put it in a corner where even your own worker should not know where the camera is. Yes. So that you are vigilant. And the next time you come and ask him about something, or if you see anybody tampering, and you talk to that person, then they will know, hey, this person is already seeing us. So that is the way we. But don't fear to start anything because you fear thieves. The thieves are going to be there. They have been there since time memorial, so they are not going to stop now.
Now, I see your birds. They are very healthy.
Yes.
So fat. I don't know which type of feeds are you giving them.
Yes. Now we have all agreed from this interview.
Yes.
That we have shifted from the other side.
Yes.
Of letting birds look for themselves feed. Up to now this side where now we are feeding them.
Yes.
Now here our birds we mix for them at any stage. In the brooder, when they are still in the brooder, we give them pellets.
Yes.
Give them pellets in the brooder.
Yes.
After that, we start mixing for them.
Yes.
We give them growers feed when they are growing up, to the stage when they start laying eggs. Now when they start laying eggs, we change either to layers mash or breeders mash. Now the layers mash is for those people who are just selling eggs. But in local chicken, I don't advise people to just sell eggs, because local chicken, the biggest advantage that we have from the other birds is that they can multiply. So don't just sell eggs, because if you are competing with somebody who is having 70%, 75% of production from his eggs, from his chicken, and for you are producing at maybe 55 or 60%, then that is not a competition. So you have to have the numbers, you have to be hatching. So to the time they start laying eggs, we change, we give them layers mash, or we give them breeders mash. Now the difference is in the calcium that we put.
You put
when
calcium?
When it is breeders mash, we reduce on the calcium, because we want the eggshell to be a bit softer than the other one of the layers, because we want, when we take the egg to the hatchery and we put it in the incubator, when the chick grows up in 21 days, it should be able to break the shell and move out. Now, people who just start, they always face that problem. They take the eggs to the hatchery, the eggs have chicks in them, and the chicks fail to get out of the eggshells. That means the eggshell is very hard.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, another thing that I would like to know is about the management of waste.
Yes.
We are in a city where we need hygiene. And when you look at the kitchen, they have their droppings and the remains or the waste from the feeds. Time comes and they make a bad smell. How do you handle the waste?
We clean every day.
You clean every day?
Every day.
Yes.
It is a must.
Then how do you use these wastes?
Now the waste, when we collect it, we sell it to farmers.
You sell it to farmers?
Yes. We sell it to farmers.
The ones who are dealing in crop production?
Crop production. Especially the short time crops.
Yes.
Like maize, vegetables.
Yes.
Those are the people we usually deal with.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes. Even the coffee farmers have started taking it.
Now, how do you measure them?
We measure them in sacks. And they are not expensive. The sack is about 10,000.
Only 10,000?
Yes.
Which kind of fertilizer is bought at 10,000?
This is something that is ongoing.
Yeah.
So if I make it expensive and I'm not going to use it,
yes.
Why? And it is already, we take it as waste.
As waste.
The only thing is paying me for the manpower to collect it and put it in that bag. That is it.
Okay.
Because I've not added anything. You see. And it also brings me to the price determination on the farms. We have a problem on the people rearing chicken, especially local chicken. Now this is a message to you, those who want to rear local chicken and those who are rearing local chicken. This is a message to you. Just because we rear local chicken, people try to make it very expensive.
Because when you go in the market,
the
price of a local chicken is not the same as the hybrid.
Now
this one is a bit expensive.
When I ask people why are you making this chicken expensive, somebody will tell you because it is a local chicken. But that is not a reason.
Even the eggs of local chicken, they are a bit expensive than the.
So this is a message to you. People have outcompeted us because of exorbitant prices.
Yes.
Yes. The people rearing the other birds have outcompeted us because we charge exorbitant prices.
You put yourself at a certain level.
Yes. Now, in the Uganda of today, a person to afford a chicken, for example, 50,000. How many people can afford it?
Very few.
Even you who is rearing this bird, you cannot afford it if you go to the market to buy it. So this is where I tell fellow farmers, please keep records. Records are very expensive, very crucial at the farm, because that record is the one that will help you to determine the price. When you asked me about my price at price of my cock, I told you 35. At 4.5, maybe 5.
But you go in the market when you're buying this cock.
I was not hesitant. Some people will say, we shall talk. No, for me we shall not talk. At 4.5 months, you come, the cock is at 35. You understand? Because I already know what I have put there, what I have invested in this bird. You understand? And somebody will say, maybe that is not a local cock. Why are you selling it that? No, I have already determined how much I put in that bird. I have the record. You understand?
So which means the price of these birds in the market starts with the farmer.
Of course. It starts with the farmer because the farmer sold it very expensive. I don't know if you have ever moved
the businessman has used maybe transport to come to the farmer to buy, then going back. So reaching the market is paying the money for market. And now if he sees the price that he bought the chicken and compare, he may not be in position to make profit. So I think that's why they raise it. That's
what I'm saying. So if you're a farmer and at your farm you are selling a hen, a cock at 50,000, what do you expect that somebody will sell it in the market? How much do you think that person is going to sell it on the market? You understand? So that is why the middlemen also ran away from us, the traders. They ran away from us. They are also not very good, but at least they sell our things in bulk.
You see? I understand.
So now, as a farmer, have a record, keep records, and then determine. Whenever you put a bird in the Puruda, start writing. How much did I buy these birds? How much have I
eaten?
The food, everything, the immunization. Then after, calculate, and then make a cost. You understand? Divide the number of birds that you have. See how much you have invested in each and every bird. You understand? And then leave them, determine your price.
How tolerant are they on diseases?
Now they are very tolerant.
Yes.
Very, very tolerant actually. and they give you a chance
Yes.
to immunize them, to treat them.
Yes.
Because you have already immunized, so a breakout is not very dangerous to you.
Yes.
The breakout is not very dangerous to you. Now, the people who say that local chicken are very resistant
To diseases.
I don't know what they are talking about. Because we have had incidences, even people who were from villages, where a disease comes, especially this Newcastle, they call it Sotoka,
Yes.
it comes and wipes out the whole village of chicken. You understand?
Yes.
So they are not as tolerant. But when you have immunized,
Yes.
then it means you have higher chances of your chicken not dying at once.
Yeah.
And people should know that when you are rearing big numbers of birds,
Yes.
then you are born to have diseases at your farm, especially cough,
Yes.
especially coccidiosis. Coccidiosis. Now these are every day. The other ones I've talked about, they are like the 6 killer diseases.
Yes.
Just like how you have never found somebody with diphtheria
Yeah.
or whooping cough.
Whooping cough.
You
Those
see,
killer diseases.
but we have our daily diseases like malaria.
Yes.
So now cough, flu, coccidiosis are diseases that come daily at the farm. they are there every day. Now, coccidiosis usually comes from dirty places because coccidiosis is very common in deep litter systems because chicken like eating from down. And remember, that's where they drop their feces. So wherever they pick food, they are also picking part of their feces. So that means you must be very clean. All that litter, you must all remove them. The chicken in the cages usually don't have coccidiosis. They are not usually attacked by coccidiosis, but the flu will always be there.
Okay.
So we treat the way the disease comes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, can you highlight us on the standard of the cages?
Oh,
Yes.
the cages are very interesting.
Yes.
And if our cameraman will capture them very well. This is a cage of a 2 feet
2
by
feet.
10.
2 feet by 10.
Yes.
This cage is 2 feet by 10.
Yes. And it holds 25 birds down, 25 birds up. Although me, I have there more than 25. You understand?
It can hold even up to 30.
And then
Section.
it can go higher.
It can go higher.
Yes.
So
If you
should I say
decide-
this in the management of space?
Yes. So now we are talking about rearing birds in a small space. This is an echo
Yes.
of a veranda.
Really?
Yes.
Because
2 feet.
2 feet. Yeah, a
Yes.
veranda. Yeah, most verandas they are 2 feet.
It is an echo of a veranda.
Yes.
So this is what I'm showing my people, that everything is possible.
Everything is possible.
Is possible. Now this house can go higher. That means when you have 4 steps, you have 100 birds.
So
And the feeding is easy because it is all outside. You don't have to enter. From the time I put these hens there when they were 2 months,
yes.
like the small ones you see there,
Yes.
from the time I put them there,
Yes.
I have never opened it.
Yes.
Because I don't need to. I put the water here, I put the feeds there,
Yes.
they eat.
And you go.
Yes.
So now it looks easier in management. Here you have how many cages?
Here I have 3 cages.
All of 10 by 2. 10 by 2.
No. Now the bigger ones are 4 by 8.
Yes.
Those ones they hold 35, that is 70. So now in total that means if I have 3 cages here,
Yes.
the 2 are holding 140,
Yes.
this one is holding 60. So just in these cages I have 200 birds.
200 birds.
Yes.
But what's the size of this plot? Something small that
Yes.
somebody is rearing 2,000.
Now this is 200.
200 birds.
Now in the brooder there I have 1,000. The other side there I had there 1,000. They have
Wow.
they have taken them. You understand?
Wow.
So I'm trying as much as possible to utilize the
smaller
small
space you
that
have.
I have.
I
So,
can see.
but we have plans in the future of we have already acquired land where we are going to grow big.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, where we are going. And these chicken are the ones that have done that.
buying the land.
Yes.
The man has been interested from this
we are
project.
Going to expand from to expand the project from.
Wonderful.
Yes, and they have done it in 1 year.
In 1 year.
Yes.
Members, can you see, just in a smaller space like this one, in 1 year, the farmer has been able to buy another land where is going to shift the project or to build another project of the same type. Which kind of business can do this for you? Which kind of land can you do a small business like this one and you get another land from it? So this is the way to go. It's doing it in a smaller space, moreover in the city. So even if you have a piece of land, this one is on like this project is on which size of land? You can't. It is not even. You can't even imagine.
It is even a 50 by 100.
It cannot reach.
Yeah.
Something like 50 feet. Something like 20 to 20 feet. But it's holding 200 birds plus, and that's where it's getting another land, which is vast, which is big enough to hold, I think, even thousands and thousands of birds. So I think this is the way to go. Now, in terms of government policy, being in the city, how has this been?
We thank the government that so far we have no problem as farmers, especially with taxi.
Yes.
But again, where we are not taxed directly as farmers, then we have a problem with machinery. Simple machinery to use, especially in our projects. For example, incubation,
making own feeds.
Making our own feed. Those small machines. We still have a problem that they are taxed too high, and so they become very expensive at the end of the day. So that is where we ask the government that where you have helped us, please try and minimize so that we also acquire some simple machinery that can help us. Even the cost of feed, because the cost of feed is now comes from the transportation, from the concentrates, so usually come from outside, so they are taxed highly. But all that we know that the government also needs some money. But so far we have no problem, and we have maybe a little support, maybe some agricultural loans in the banks and what.
Now, in terms of relationship with your neighbors, how has this been?
We have no problem with my neighbors, because my neighbors actually would have a problem with the smell, but the smell is not there.
Yes.
And we have a very good working relationship.
Do you sometimes give them, like during the big days, you offer them?
We give them back.
Yeah, you give them back.
Eggs, chicken.
Yes.
We give them
to
back.
maintain the relationship.
Yes, because we hatch for ourselves.
Yeah.
So we have no problem. I have no problem of getting 10 hens and eating them in a day, because I'm hatching for myself. I know they are
the producer. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. GSP African Pearl, I think we can end here. Maybe if the farmer is having some other words for you, you are free to talk to the viewers.
Yes, thank you for following, thank you for subscribing, and if you have seen this video and liked it, please subscribe, please share, please comment, where we can improve, where we can do what, because your support means a lot. The last word that I'll give you is that it is not too late to start. It is not too late to start a project. If you start it now, within the next 6 months, you will start getting some profits. So it is never too late to start. And please make sure that you start early. Don't think too much. As long as you think too much, as long as you seek advice from people. I have a video on TikTok that says, please don't seek advice from people who have not done what you're thinking to do. Get the advice from people who know what you want to do. So don't start seeking here and there advice. You are going to fail, and you'll not start. So time for starting is now. Maybe those who want to follow us on TikTok, we usually use Kwagala Local Poultry Breeders Farm. Even on Facebook, that is what we use. Our number is 0785 287 419. For those who want to contact us, it is on WhatsApp, it is on mobile money, it is on everything.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, GSP, for visiting us.
Yes.
We wish to see you maybe next time and talk about other things, because there are a lot of things that we haven't covered. We haven't covered the brooder, we haven't covered what, so you can come back and we talk about new things, because we want to empower our people. We want to teach our people. Yes.
Okay. GSP African Pearl, continue subscribing us, as we promised that our work is to educate, motivate, inspire. That is our mission. So subscribe, share the content. If it adds you value, I say bye bye to you. Bye bye.